Number one is knowledge, is do I know this or not? So you might be looking at this and say, well, yeah, Bill, I got this. I know this information. I've heard it before or I study it. Okay, great. So you get a check mark in that box. Or perhaps you're watching this and you're like, well, hey, I didn't know any of this. Well, that's okay. That's why you're here. So the first gap I always want to bridge is my knowledge gap. Now I move on to number two, which is skill. If I know it, how good am I at communicating that information? Am I explaining this well enough to my buyers to be influential or not? And then number three is volume. If I know it and I'm good at communicating it, then the volume piece is, am I saying it to enough people? That's lead gen one-on-one. Am I talking to enough people and communicating the messaging around this to them? The other element of volume is, am I saying it loudly enough? And I don't mean shouting it, yet loudly enough is more about marketing messaging. Are you communicating it enough? Are you communicating it enough with the appropriate amount of skill and influence?